Alright, I think we up live and running. I'm finna get my TikTok live and running as well. Trying to figure out what my live stream actually is, but we probably gonna have to do that on another window because I can't even see it on here. YouTube. We gonna see if I'm actually live. Let's see. Yup. I can see myself actually live, so we can go ahead and get it started. I'm streaming somewhere. Oh, actually, let me take this video too. And let me share this out. Copy this link. And let me get this out on my stuff. Because, whew, it took a while. Everything done. Delete that. I'm going to go live on TikTok too. Make sure they know we live, which I started on TikTok, so they going to know a little bit more. We'll use that later. Real question is, can y'all hear me? I think y'all can hear me. I know y'all can hear me on TikTok. I'm not supposed to have shock drop. Boom. Okay. Okay. Whole lot going on. So we gonna live stream on both of these joints. Just like that. We gonna see how long we can last. I'm trying something different. I might end up just using my tablet on my TikTok. I might end up just using something else so I don't see my comments. I might just read my comments right here and call it a day. Instead of trying to go live on both. So I'm live both on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok. Because TikTok is usually where I be, but I wanted to go live on YouTube as well. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. A whole lot. Let me get the screens ready. Close that. I got some shoes to show y'all too. I usually sell them all before I can show y'all on camera, so that'll be good. I'll show y'all these if y'all haven't seen my video. But I uploaded one on YouTube and I uploaded one on TikTok as well. So if you haven't seen, but y'all be swearing y'all don't see the shoes that I done already showed y'all. So we gonna see. First of all though, I need a jacket. It's cold. not finna freeze tonight. I'm gonna show y'all the shoes that I got. For sure. But we gotta talk. It's been a lot going on. Like, we'll start in chronological order because that's the way I like to do it. But it's been a lot going on. It was supposed to be a dry month. Like, the month was supposed to be dry because we were supposed to be preparing for August. Back to school time in August. It ain't been dry at all. Like, I feel like it's been dry for, like, Jordans. But I feel like we kind of underestimated what other stuff was dropping besides Jordans this month. That's the real problem. Because it ain't really been no hype Jordans. The Pure Money's didn't drop. And we already knew that wasn't going to do much. I told y'all that probably wasn't going to do much. Joe Fresh Goods, I passed on them. So you seen that restock today? There was a big restock today. And I think it was for like a new pair that was about to come out though. I didn't really know, like, of course I was looking for ones that might be profitable, but I didn't really know which ones was what. So I kind of missed out on that as well. Let me go ahead. Rare Air Force coming. I hear you. And we got, so y'all swore y'all wanted the Aquas and y'all swore the Aquas was going to sell out, but it's about to be the true test if these Aquas sell out or not. That's what we got really first. I want to see what y'all do to the Aquas because y'all been hyping them up. Oh, I love Jordan 8s. I love Jordan 8s, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we going to see how much you love Jordan 8s. They sitting. Hey, when I said that, I was the villain. So, when I said that, I was young. When I said that, I must have been a teenager. Just think about the mystery Jordan that's going to be on the edge. Bro, it's so much stuff to talk about. Let me go ahead and get my window open so we can really talk about what's about to happen. Window capture. Turn this off. It's best that I just go to Twitter at this point because Twitter got it all. Okay. So, yes, we have a shock drop on Dick's Sporting Goods tomorrow. It ain't finna be nothing crazy. Because we already got the grade 5's shock drop, I could have believed. So I think it's going to be Pure Monies. Did Dick's Sporting Goods release Pure Monies? Because if Dick's Sporting Goods didn't release Pure Monies, I can't remember if Dick's Sporting Goods released 3s. If they ain't released 3s, then I could have swore we already got grade 5. So what we getting tomorrow? And also exclusive access is tomorrow. Now, just remember, Ferraris. But I thought we got a Ferrari restock on Dick's Sporting Goods already. If it's Ferraris, I'm going. If it's Ferraris, I'm going for sure. Hopefully the Aqua Ace will be an easy cop. I've been told y'all I felt like it was gonna be an easy cop. Y'all ain't wanna listen. Release calendar. We got so much going up. Cement Force. It better not be no Cement Force. We're tired, boss. We don't want no more. We don't want no more Cement Force. Shout out to my viewers that's in YouTube as well. Y'all probably see me talking a lot more to the TikTok people because it's my first YouTube stream. So, but I'm seeing y'all chat too. I can see y'all chat up here just like I can see the TikTok chat. That's what took me so long. YouTube, I said I was going live at 8 o'clock. I'm so sorry. An hour later, but I had to figure out how I wanted to set up the software to where it was going to be on both screens. I had to figure it out. So I did me like a little research, and I figured out how to stream on both YouTube and TikTok. And it's multiple ways. So I was also trying to pick which one I actually wanted to do. And I think I shared my YouTube chat already. I don't know if I shared my TikTok stream. And that's one thing I need to start doing is sharing my TikTok stream. My YouTube stream is a little behind, but I'm going to let it fly for now. And hopefully my computer is going to be just fine. Now, what we are going to do, we need to add some windows to this scene. Now, I know how to work TikTok. What do you think of the rares? I promise y'all I'm getting to it. Let me put up the screen. Window capture. I don't want window capture. I want display capture. We getting there. I promise. We getting there. Okay, we're going to ignore that. Luckily, that's already sent to the back. We're going to get to this DSG calendar. It's so much stuff that happened. So first, we're going to do a recap. Because I don't even want them on my head about nothing. What's your sneaker of the year? Brick by Bricks. I've been said Brick by Bricks is going to be sneaker of the year, and I ain't changed my mind yet. I ain't changing it. We got a lot to talk about. We have so much to talk about. We gonna be here for a good little minute. I'm gonna tell you now. We gonna be here for a good little minute. Let's send this to the front and then we can talk. We gonna talk in order, y'all. That's the only way that I can like cover everything is if I go in order that they release. Otherwise, I'ma forget, man. I'ma definitely forget. So tell you what we gonna do. We gonna zoom into this bad boy. Bow, bow, bow. Gosh. They trying to ruin my live already. But I need pictures. They don't be wanting me to have pictures on my live, and I don't really like that. As soon as I put up a picture, it's like unoriginal content. And I'm just like, baby. So it stops it being recommended. But do I really care? Because I really prefer visuals. People want to see what I'm talking about, but they automatically just assume it's unoriginal content. Like the moment I put up my window, unoriginal content. It is what it is. 95 is going to always be a go for me. Seeing you at Premium Goods. Did you get a pair? I got two. I went back in that line. I shouldn't have waited to go back in that line. At first, I was like, I got my one pair. I'm good. I'm going to get my review, blah, 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 blah. But I was sitting because I had a drink. Unlike the rest of them people, I ain't get my drink and go hop in the car and go drive. I was sitting, chilling on the bench, drinking my drink, right? And then I was looking at people start looping, and I'm just like, I didn't really know what the market was on these. And I'm gonna take them out. No, because you're gonna get me distracted. But I didn't really know what the market was on these, so I got back in line, and I was just like, I'll take the risk. So I went back and I got a 9.5. But then by the time I was able to get my size, by the time the line was over, they didn't have any like other sizes left. But I really could have, because I was in the front of the line, I could have got at least 3 pairs just by myself, just off of looping. I should have got back in line. Yeah, you was long gone by the time I even thought about it, because I wasn't going back in line. I was charging my phone, and then I went back to get content, and I had my drink or whatever, and I'm just sitting like, okay, cool. But I'm seeing people like buying up pairs, and I'm peep the scene. I'm just like, what y'all? Okay, hold on. I need to get another one. What's up? So got another one. That 11.5 that I originally got, it didn't make it home. It didn't make it home. I'm gonna tell you that. I only got this 9.5 because I sold it on eBay. That's the only reason I still have it. Because I sold the 11.5 on locally. I sold the 11.5 on hand, and it was kind of hard for people to find local buyers. I'm not gonna hold you. And at first, people didn't know what the market was, so people were selling for like $350 at first. But then I wanted the data kind of go through, and then that's why I wanted to go and get multiple pairs too, because I could test out what the market was as I went over pairs. Like I could have sold, but I had sold the 11.5 on Alias, but it wasn't enough. Once I seen that I could sell it in person and get more money, I canceled that Alias sale and I did it on here. And then I seen I could get the most on eBay, so I posted it on eBay. We're gonna get into that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm holding till like September. Give it some time for sure. The thing about it is, because I was thinking about holding it, I don't see people paying $500 for no Air Max 1 that nobody knew about, that never was on the sneakers app. They don't really have a market because no one knows about it. If they would have been posted about like on sneakers app a lot, like I know they did sneakers pass, but like I feel like as far as like nationwide like promo was for it, like how we know about the Deons, how we know about the $500 numbered Deons, or if this was a number pair, I'd hold it. If I had my size, and I'm glad I didn't get my size because I would have been holding that bad boy. I'm glad I didn't get my size. But for how cheap it was, it's $180. You ain't going to lose no money. Why not? You ain't going to lose no money. And down the line, you might find somebody that wanted this, that see it as a hot commodity item. Like, it just made it to StockX. It literally has just made it to StockX now. Now, I need to add a scene to this screen as well. Nice work on your videos. Appreciate you. That's where I effed up. I got my size and then I got 11. See, yeah, I'm glad I didn't get my size. And I had some opportunity to get my size, but I'm very happy I didn't get my size because that's when I get my size, I start playing. I start thinking about trades. I start thinking about all type of stuff. And when I get stuff in my size, kind of be hard for me to let it go. Not gonna hold you. It'd be a little hard for me to let it fly. I want to get my screen broadcasting on here, but while I'm doing that, did anybody in the chat get any pairs of Levi denim? That's the order we gonna go in, and we gonna start with Levi denim. Like Caitlin Clark's, that's kind of old. We didn't really have nothing past what it was, but did anybody in the chat get the Levi denim Air Max? I would love to know, because we got updates about those as well. A lot of people didn't like them. They didn't go for them, but some people went. I got the pants, the jacket, and the black Air Max got canceled. Okay, so did the pants stick? So what happened with this Levi denim collab? It all went live on Levi app, right? Went live on the Levi app. I wish I still had my black denims in here. Nah, I didn't go for the shoes. I got the jacket. So where did you get the jacket from? Like, were you in Dallas and you was able to go get it personally, or did you order the jacket on Levi.com? Because Levi went live, I think it was like a Thursday. That's what made this week so long, or like last week. I can't even remember. The day's starting to run in together. That's what happened when you sleep outside for some shoes. But Levi went live. They had 3 shoes. They had the blue pair that was exclusive to Levi only. They had the black and the white pair that was going to release at a couple of mom and pop shops and tier 0 shops out, in the city, right? I was in Dallas. Perfect. If you was in Dallas, that was green. I need to share my TikTok live. I possibly had the opportunity to buy the denim Air Max today. I got caught slipping. Hey, we gonna get into it. Uh-oh. I gotta send my live in my chat because they've been waiting for it. So let me make sure I send it, but let me make sure I turn my TikTok off too. To get to my live, though, I gotta go to my other page to get my live. I'm finna reset a jacket, though. I got it for bait. As you should. I'm not gonna hold you. If I had the jacket in my size, though, I would be tempted. But at the same time, it's literally just a regular denim jacket. It's just a regular denim jacket. You can go get somebody to stitch on Nike on the back. You can literally get somebody to print out that Nike and that check on the back. Get that money. All right, boom. I gotta put my live stream somewhere because everybody be like, oh, you went live. You ain't tell nobody. You didn't tell nobody. Okay, I'm trying. Let me get it together. Copy the link. Show everybody I'm live. And we good. And then let me get my YouTube live too. Boom, boom, boom. Bit. All right. Posted it everywhere I needed to post it, but I'm finna sell that jacket possibly at the... Okay, now, this is where I was. While I was asking y'all about those, did you get the cancel email. Did anybody hit on the denim collab and then get a cancel? Because a bunch of cancellations went out. Like a bunch. Did anybody get a cancellation? I didn't get any cancels. Almost. But I ain't get no cancels. Luckily. Whoa. Cancel that. Nah, I didn't. So basically what happened was a bunch of people started getting cancels. A lot of people that hit on the blue pairs was extremely mad. Some people that hit on the white and the black ones, they wasn't as mad because the white ones kind of crashed in the market. And I told y'all from jump, I knew that the white ones was going to drop in market. But what's so crazy is that it's the same thing that happened with the Jordan 4s. The Jordan 4s, the stock was exactly the same. The blue one was the exclusive pair. It had the least amount of stock, and it wasn't released widely. It was only really released like exclusively on Levi. The black pair, medium stock, like you could still make a good amount of money on that. And then the white pair was the brick. The white pair was the most produced. Nobody really wanted it. But now when you go look at market on those Jordan 4 Levi's, I received a delayed email around midnight. Whoa. That ain't good. That don't make no sense. I don't like what you just said. We're going to get into that. But yeah. And so I think that this is going to be the same thing, because if you ask me, the white pair is the most wearable. I like the white pair the most. If I was forced to wear any of these, because I don't really like denim shoes, I would wear the white pair. But Buddy said, I received a delayed email around midnight. I woke up to a cancellation on my denim size 11. I don't like that because I ain't got to. So when all the cancellations went out, I was like kind of expecting mine to come, but it never came. And then this morning, people who we think ordered stuck, they got a email saying, hey, you know, your stuff gonna be delayed pretty much. But this person saying that he got delayed email, and then later on they said he was canceled. I don't like that. I thought I was in the clear. I needed to be in the clear. If you're gonna send me the email talking about, oh, your order's gonna be delayed, don't then send me an email talking about, oh, your order is canceled. That's insane. So you said you received the delayed email around midnight. When did you get the cancellation email? How many hours afterward did you get the cancellation email after you got the delayed? Because that's foul. It would have broke my heart. I only got the, and every time I get an email around 9 a.m., I didn't know that they sent out any more cancels, because I'm like in a national Discord, and we be looking at, you know, what they're sending or whatever. But gosh, let me turn that down. Dang. Yeah, I hope I don't get a cancel. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Please don't cancel my stuff. That's why, honestly, until I get like tracking information, until I see label created something, I really haven't got comfortable with that dub. But I hit a size 11 on the denim as well, and I know other people that hit size 11s on the denims, and their stuff is canned. So I'm just hoping, by the grace of God, that my stuff get here so I can give y'all a review, because I already did a review on the black pair. My white pair should be coming in tomorrow, because I hit on Sneakers app. The size 12 is already sold, but the 11.5 I'll still have for review. And then if I can get the blue pair too, I'm probably just gonna put that all in one video, especially like on YouTube. I'm gonna put that all on one video, and we gonna rock it. But yes, denims, that's the update with the denims. That's like the first thing that happened this month that we really cared about, because ain't nobody really care when Pure Money's drop. What's up, D? What's up? Ain't nobody really care when the Pure Money's drop, but denims kind of had some buzz. Some people was like, I don't need it, I don't want it, cool. But then some people, you know, was outside for it. I went to go get a pair of black ones because I knew I wanted to have at least one pair to review. I went to go grab a pair of black ones at a mom and pop store. I knew I wanted to review the white pair too. So I grabbed a pair off of Sneakers app. 2 pairs. I was able to sell a 12 automatically because somebody really wanted that size. I think the white pair is the most wearable. Like, when this white pair come in, we'll see what the demand is for the white pair. The denim had a little traction. The Pure Moneys, I slept. Because nobody's paying full price for no Pure Moneys. I'm not paying $210 for an all white Jordan 3 that's gonna be in the outlets if I give it some time. I'm not paying for that. Why would I? That's ridiculous. Display. Window. Boom, 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 boom. Browser. Perfect. No, not perfect. Okay, so OBS gonna give me a hard time. We gonna figure out OBS. Maybe the Jordan 4, not gonna lie. All white Jordan 4. I still wouldn't. Like that all white not hitting for nothing, bro. I'm trying to get my screen. I need to have a screen on my, right now, on my OBS before I get into it. Like y'all can see on my TikTok what I'm doing, but they can't really see on my YouTube what I'm talking about. But they might strike me, so I might just leave YouTube alone and keep getting the strikes on TikTok. That's probably what I end up doing. We just gonna go with what the flow is. Now, let's get into something else that happened. We'll get into this one. Sneakers Pass. So let me tell you what I think happened with the stock for the Sneakers Pass. If you ask me, so I'm in Houston. We had an exclusive drop. It was Air Max 1s, and we have a mom and pop tier 0 store called Premium Goods. This store opened up in Brooklyn. This store opened up in Brooklyn in 2002, and then they opened a location in Houston in 2004. And they've been established ever since. So this year they dropped their personal collab or whatever. So they did a Sneakers Pass. Nike did a Sneakers Pass, and it was Houston only. Now, a couple of reviews of this. The radius was 20 miles. We thought the radius was going to be 25 miles. So we had some like outskirts of Houston, and people thought that they was going to be able to cop. The radius was 20 miles, not 25 miles. People that was like Woodlands, people that was Pearland area, like they was not in the radius. Not a lot of people hit the Sneakers Pass. Still to this day, I don't know what it feels like to hit a Sneakers Pass. I don't know what the screen looks like when you hit. Like, does it say got them? Does it, like, what does it say? I don't even know what the screen says when you hit on a Sneakers Pass. But didn't hit on the Sneakers Pass, but luckily there was 3 ways that they was going to release this. And because I was in the city, I had a very big chance to hit in all 3 ways. So first was the Sneakers Pass. Only people in the city could do that because Bluetooth was enabled. If stock is ever this small, they're going to enable Bluetooth. So you could not spoof and say you was at the location that you were not at, right? Then the second way that they was going to drop these was what was the second way? Second way was the first come, first serve. So they literally had a line for the people that was picking up Sneakers Pass, and then right afterward they had a line for first come, first serve. And then they had a EQL raffle after the fact, because they said it was going to be a way that people out of state could cop, but we didn't know what that way was. But it was an EQL raffle. I know one person that hit, and that person was in Houston, which is kind of unfair, but hey, it says got them, and then they scan and pick up the shoes. Man, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the day that I can actually see that screen. I imagine it's probably nice to see. Would love to know. Have it in my hand. But y'all see me, I went live for that too. Which leads me into another thing that happened that day. So this drop was supposed to be at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, 10 a.m. my time in Houston, right? But that got moved. So it was a bunch of confusion getting up that Saturday morning trying to figure out what was going on because it wasn't loading at 10 anymore. Then instead, we got news that we was going to get a shot drop. And we was like, shot drop for what? Shot drop for Shattered Backboards. Now, what was so confusing about this is that Shattered Backboards was dropping a cleat version on Nike, and they were dropping a low or a mid version as well. So everybody was like, nah, y'all confused it. It was the cleats. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about, blah, 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 blah. But I'm just like, bro, nah, something going on, because I had heard that the Sneakers Pass got moved to 11. So why would you move the Sneakers Pass to 11 if it was at 10 unless you had something else planned? So after a bunch of, oh, it's going to drop, oh, it's not going to drop, oh, it's delayed, blah, 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 it finally went live at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Shot Drop went live for Shattered Backboard 1s. Did anybody in the chat cop the Shattered Backboard 1s? Did you go for them? Did you actually want them for toe? Because I imagine anybody who went for them actually wanted them for toe, because y'all know they go brick. Y'all don't gotta tell me. Y'all keep telling me, them go brick, them go brick. I promise you, I collect shoes just as much as I resell shoes, okay? And I've been going on and on about how I want that pair and how I didn't want to wait until August to get that pair, at least not for a review. So I was able to hit my size 7 on the chat. I was able to hit my size 7 on sneakers, and that should be here tomorrow as well. My white denim should be here tomorrow, and then my Shattered Bad Boy should be here tomorrow. So I have 2 reviews for y'all tomorrow. Now, is it going to be posted all at the same time? Who knows? But I'll have 2 reviews for y'all tomorrow. Boom, boom, boom. Now, I went to go pick these up. We had a lot of pair. If I'm explaining the way that I think it was, if I'm explaining how I think stock was, because the big part about this shoe is that it was only 713 pairs because it was 713 week. For those of y'all who don't understand 713 week because you're not in the city, 713 was our original area code. Then it was 281, then it was 832, and now we have 346. But like the OGs that's been here that didn't just move here, that grew in Houston, they ain't fly here. 713 was the original area code. So when it's 713 is the date, they call it 713 day. And then like a couple of places had a bunch of sales, like they were selling stuff for $7.13, you know, stuff like that, or $8.32 for the 832. They was doing all kind of stuff this weekend because it was 713 weekend. Like I got me some crab legs, $8.32. Love to see it. Love to see it. Definitely went to go to a couple of places. We had hat drops. We had DJ Screw t-shirts. We had a bunch of stuff because Houston culture is just, you know, Houston culture. So yeah, that's why it was only 713 pairs of these, right? Now, I wish that these would have been numbered because I just watched a Mike Rich video. They got a Dion drop and it was numbered. It was only 500 pairs. Our pairs were not numbered. I really wish that it was numbered. I've never copped a numbered shoe. So it's just like, yeah, you know, they say it's 713 pairs, but we'll never be able to really confirm it. I wish that we could actually like see, because I would have like 1 out of 713 or 713 out of 713. Like it would have been cool if it was numbered. But let me show y'all the shoes for those of y'all who didn't see the shoes on my videos already. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all these because I'm sure y'all want to see. You got the Nike. Now, what came in the box that I ain't giving to nobody that I sell to, the sweat rag came in the box, and we needed this. We needed this sweat rag. After how long we had been out there, it was super hot. It says premium goods. It says Air Max. I'm keeping this. They gave us a bunch of little trinkets or whatever. I got me some little shades. They gave me a cup, but my cup was put up. I heard they would get EA on. Yes, we gonna get this to there too. I'm telling y'all, it's so much stuff to talk about, y'all. Like July was supposed to be a dry month. July was supposed to be chilling, waiting until back to school, bro. It's not chilling no more. We just didn't realize it ain't just Jordans. Like July made me realize we got more than just Jordans that's dropping, and that's really what made all the noise this month. So yeah, got the sweat rag, got some premium good socks. They was slick giving away premium good socks because they supposed to charge you for these bad boys, but they was moving a little too fast on some people's checkouts. But yeah, these socks are nice, and then they're gonna have premium good at the bottom. I slick wish they had premium goods right here at the top, if we being honest. Like in these bold letters that they gonna have right here on the side, I wish that they had these right here. Pretty boy towel, literally. Lo gonna bust out that towel. He gonna get that towel some kind of way. You gonna see him. You gonna see him in the line one day. Okay, big. Yeah. So let me get into the shoe. I'm just gonna pull out one. It says Brooklyn to Houston. Y'all can see right there, but let me make sure y'all can see here. Move that back. Because I'm not set up to show shoes right now. I changed my whole setup when I'm showing shoes. But we'll do this. We'll move it like that. And y'all will be able to hear. So, boom. Here go the shoes, y'all. If you didn't watch my video, which don't make no sense, you need to go watch my video. Make sure you watch it on YouTube, too, because
YouTube videos always give you a little bit more. I try to make TikTok videos pretty short and quick because y'all have short attention spans. That's why you on TikTok instead of being on YouTube. So if you want to see a longer video, if you want to know how I got these, what the line looked like, all of that good stuff, how the inside of the place looked, because they had it all set up, all designed. You know, meeting the bun be, how the inside was set up, the cars, all that stuff. You should go watch the YouTube video. But if you just want to see the shoes, hear about it, my TikTok is there as well. So Brooklyn to Houston is the first thing that you see when you open up. Remember, I said this store, Premium Goods, it has a store that's in Brooklyn, and it also has a store that's in Houston as well, right? Brooklyn opened up first, Houston opened up second. Let's get into one of the shoes. I'm not gonna pull them both out. Oh, and on here, like, you have different names, different city names. So you got Jersey Village, Montrose, Maryland, Clinton Hill, Northside, Coney Island. I seen Sunnyside on here sometime. Fulton Mall, Mo City. So it's basically a bunch of cities that's in a little bunch of little hoods, really. That's in Houston and Brooklyn. At first I was just like, hold on, I don't know this hood. What this is? I don't know this hood. And then I was like, oh, okay, that's what it is. It's not like my hood. It's Brooklyn as well. So I had to put two and two together and realize what it was. Boom, boom, boom. Let me take one out. And we'll look at it real quick. So here you go. This is the Houston pair because it says 04. It's going to say 04 right here. You got denim right here. And then you got the mini Nike check. Now, I'm a sucker for a mini Nike check. I'm not going to hold you. I love me a little mini Nike check. That'll make me think twice. The only reason I really didn't like this shoe is the denim. I feel like we getting a lot of denim this year, and we still got like some 4s that's dropping as denim, and I think they saying that we gonna have some 3s that's dropping as denim as well. But I don't really like denim on shoes. Besides that, these wasn't bad. This is a totally different texture up here. This is like a little hard leather though, pretty hard leather. You got the little red. This giving rosy red. This giving Wizard of Oz red, shiny red, Jumpman, and they got it. I mean, not Jumpman. I'm worried about Jordan. Nike checks, and they got them on both sides, right? You got some little lace loops right here. They're silver. It's like a little sponge. This whole little tongue thing is like a sponge. Like, I like the candy red. Pretty much. Follow the wizard. But yeah, it got a little sponge at the back of here. I really like the details that was on this pair for sure. Like, it was pretty nice. And then I like the insole. The coolest thing to me was the insole. This one says Houston because this one was the 04 pair, right? And then the other one's going to say Brooklyn on the insole. It's a purple insole. I would turn the lights off, but I think I showed y'all already. Where is my, what you call it? It glows in the dark as well. I don't know if it'll show with my light, but it glows in the dark. I don't know if you can see. But if you watch the video, you'll be able to see it glow in the dark when I turn off the lights. I ain't turning off all these lights, though. But yeah, y'all, this is the shoe. Mostly black at the bottom, but then have a big old print of purple, and then they got some red right here at the toe. Not a bad shoe. Not a bad shoe at all. Me personally, I didn't want the shoe. I let these bad boys fly. There was no resale market on the shoe either. Well, I'm not going to say there's no resale. There's resale. It's just there was no market really for it because they didn't put it on StockX until like hours ago. They just put it on StockX. I moved all of mine on eBay. I knew that this would be a pretty good eBay seller, and that's why I built up my eBay profile as well for like stuff like that, because you gotta think about it. People in Houston probably, if they wanted the shoe, they could have got the shoe. But people that's outside of Houston that seen the EQL after the fact, that was really trying for the shoe or got word about the shoe from Sneakers app, you seen the EQL after the fact and you wanted it, you probably was like, okay, I lost on the EQL. I need to go ahead and buy it. eBay was really the place to do it because there was no listing on StockX, and then there was a listing on GOAT, but GOAT was taxing, especially coming from the buyer perspective. Because if we're coming from the buyer perspective, the people that bought from me paid $500, and they could have bought from me in person and paid less. And that's just some people do it because they don't want to have the interaction with people. And I understand that a little bit to a certain extent, because people be out here doing some things. I understand not wanting to meet up with people and just wanting to click a little button and call it a day. So yeah, y'all, that happened as well. We also gonna have a Brooklyn drop of these. Now the Brooklyn pair, I want to go to premium goods. Oh, I got a Twitter set up now. I finally set me up a Twitter because I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to set up a Twitter because they gonna keep asking for my Twitter account. This is the Brooklyn pair right here. Bow, 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 bow. Didn't get my towel sharpshoot. Dang. They don't number pairs when it's a lie on the number. Hey, sharpshoot game. They don't number pairs when it's a lie. Exactly. Like, how do we know that it was only 713 pairs? Where's the proof? Where's the proof that it was only 713 pairs? But if you ask me how I feel like it went, I feel like it was 100 pairs on Sneakers Pass. Because it wasn't, we watched them people. Houston pairs look way better than Brooklyn. I don't think so. I like Brooklyn's, but it wasn't a lot of people that was doing their pickup. I'm not gonna hold you. So either there was some bot activity like it was for Travis Scott's, or only like 100 people. And I don't even know if it was 100. Like, but if I'm guessing, I say it was 100 pairs that was supposed to be going on Sneakers Pass, right? I'll say it's probably 500 that went to first come, first serve because it was loopable. And that line was wrapped around the building. You'll be able to see it if you watch my YouTube video. The line was wrapped around the building, but I was still able to go get another pair. And if I wanted to, I could have got 3 pairs because I was I was first 20 in the door. I think I was like number 15 in line. Yeah, so by the time I went back around though, they ran out of towels. So I understand if you was a little further back in line. I would have been mad though. I would have wanted my towel. Not gonna hold you. Like, can I buy it? I know y'all got one back there. Stop playing. But the thing about it is they kind of had them like in the shoes already. They had kind of distributed them already. So like the first 20 people that went in, I could see that the towels was like already in the shoes. They wasn't doing that. But I also think the last part, I think there was like 100 left for friends and family. And 100 left for EQL because I told y'all I stayed out there for a while. Like, I had 3 drinks. I got 3 drinks from them people. So I was sitting on the bench and I was drinking my drink because they were serving drinks there too. And I seen people pulling up, but like the doors was closed. And then one of the dudes, he was like, "Y'all got a 9.5." He was like, one of the dudes on the bench, he was just like, "How you got a 9.5?" And he was just like, friends and family, blah, blah, blah. And I just kept seeing people pulling up. And I went back because I saw that they gave me a large in the socks. And I'm just like, hold on, baby. I need me a small or whatever. And she was like, nah, we closed. But I seen people like in there. So they did the friends and family once everybody left for the regular release. They had shut it down. And then they did the friends and family. And then they did the EQL once I'm assuming friends and family was gone. So they did an EQL raffle after the fact. I'm in the EQL Discord so I can actually see how many people entered for the EQL. It was a good amount of people that entered for the EQL. And it was about a good amount of winners. You have to understand not everybody's in the EQL Discord. So you can't say, hey, I only saw 30 wins in here, so it was only 30 wins. No, not everybody knows about the EQL Discord or want to get in the Discord. So a lot of them saw it, but they didn't get into it. And a lot of them won too, and they just didn't pop up on their thing. But yeah, this is the Brooklyn pair. I'm assuming the Brooklyn pair probably gonna come out the same way. I don't like y'all saying that y'all like the Brooklyn pair list. The Houston pair looks better. I don't think that the Houston pair looks better at all. I never get sneakers drops neither. Really? My sneakers I ain't gonna hold you. My sneakers been loving me this year. I need them to love me when we drop some Off-Whites, some Travis Scott's, Nigel's. Don't act funny when the stuff start coming now. Don't act funny. Cause they've been loving me so far. I wonder if anybody from H-Town hit on EQL as well. I entered because I was at work and took an L. I know somebody in Houston that hit. Yeah. Somebody in Houston hit as well. Lucky. My sneakers app been hit or miss, really. So far, If I go, y'all gonna get mad if I show y'all. Y'all gonna get mad if I show y'all my sneakers wins today. We gonna go. I'm gonna name off what I've actually hit on Sneakers app, and this is just on my personal account. So the very first thing that I was able to hit on Sneakers app, I got exclusive access for the White Cement Force. That's the first time I've ever got exclusive access in my life. And I really don't feel like it mean much because it was White Cement Force, and I knew they was gonna crash. But it meant much to me because I wanted that shoe. That was like the only shoe that I really wanted this year, and I wanted it early. So I did an early review. One of my first early reviews. So I hit that shoe. I couldn't go for it again when they dropped again, which made me mad. I'm going to try for those Brooklyns. You should. If they do an EQL, I'm going to try for sure. So, yeah, I hit White Cement 4s on Sneakers app. I hit Yachty's on Sneakers app. I hit two Yachty's. This is one account I hit Yachty's. I hit Ferrari 14s. I hit 2 Ferrari 14s. I hit a size, what is this? I hit a size 11 and a half, and I think I hit a size 12 as well. I did not hit Caitlin Clark Kobe's. I lost on that. I hit Air Max Denims, and then I hit the shock drop of the Shatterback boards so far. That's what I've hit this year. Not too bad, not too shabby, but when we start, like, I ain't hit no Brick by Bricks. I ain't hit no Foam Polish Galaxies. Like, I didn't hit that type of stuff. Not fair. I bet the person grabbed some pairs from Premium Goods as well. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Hey, I can't even hate on his game. I can't even hate on his game. I'm just like, hey, because I would have did the same thing. I would have did the same thing. I don't even care. Okay, so what we gonna do is take this up off of here. And we gonna see how long we'll take this off of here before I start caring. Because they made me mad. They blocking my TikTok. And I could have had more viewers, but they're too busy blocking my TikTok for me to get it. I might put it back up there, depending on what happens. Because it's saying they can't suggest it to people. Where's my appeal? System. I wear size 14, so that's why I feel like it's been a hit or miss. Bro, first of all, they don't even be making size 14s. Some of the shoes that I named, they didn't come in a size 14. Nike literally picks and chooses when they want to give you sizes, which is insane to me. Like, they will literally just skip over 14 like it doesn't exist. And I'm just like, okay, you'll skip over 14, but you'll make a 15, 16 out of 17. That don't make no sense. I can see if they don't want to make the big sizes because it take up too much. But what you skipping them for when you gonna make the bigger size? Like, that don't make no sense to me. Me personally. Boom, we gonna run it like this for a minute. Now, I'm trying to go in order again. Let me make sure that I'm going in order. I don't care. I be catching the 14s. Hey. Okay, so boom, right after this is the not Caitlin Clark's. Tell I ain't sleep. After this, you got the orange Kobe's. See, I already don't like that in the chat. Like, I want to show y'all the shoes. You got the orange Kobe's in the chat. I mean, you got the orange Kobe's that's dropping, and that's stacking up this weekend. We got the orange Kobe's that's gonna be dropping. You got the oh no, don't start that. Cool. You got the orange Kobe's that's gonna be dropping, and then you're gonna have Aquas this weekend. So let's talk about the orange Kobe's first. DSG opened up a raffle for orange Kobe's, right? Please do your DSG raffle because it's gonna close in 2 days. DSG ain't Foot Locker. DSG ain't Flex. It's not gonna stay open. And how many DSGs is open on y'all's DSG? Like, in my city, we only got 2 DSGs that's getting these Kobe's. The same way it was for the Caitlin Clark Kobe's. It's seeming like only 2. Yeah. I wonder if like New York and like Cali might have more stores. But we got the same 2. Oh yeah, you in Houston. Okay. I want to see if New York and close that down. My DSGs aren't getting the Kobe's. Yeah, that's because you in Louisiana. I'm not surprised. Like, it's really main big cities that's getting them. I'm not surprised that that one isn't getting them. How y'all think they gonna do? If I'm checking resale right now, and I'm gonna just start using my phone if I gotta show y'all something. So if I'm checking resale right now on the Kobe's, and these are WNBA Kobe's. These are All-Star weekend Kobe's. So I know a lot of like WNBA players and stuff gonna have them on. A lot of NBA players probably gonna have them on too because they be coming to the games heavy. So we got WNBA Kobe's. They calling them Total Orange. That's why I can't find them on StockX. If you're looking for them on StockX, you gotta call them Kobe Total Orange. They could have called it WNBA, and it's only in-store pickup. Yep, ain't no other ones. So, I mean, they're not looking bad. They looking like every other Kobe. What is this, a 6? They looking like every other Kobe 6. This is not a shoot or hold. This is what it's doing. You in like the hot twos right now. You in like the hot twos. It ain't doing too much, but it's enough to go outside and get them. I'm gonna definitely get them just to have it for the review for sure. But I think they're gonna do the same thing that they always do. And once they drop, like this one's gonna have a sneakers app drop and everything. It's gonna have All-Star Weekend behind it. It's gonna have a lot of things behind it. So I think it's gonna do all right. And what's crazy is I actually personally like this shoe. It's been a long time since I actually like a Kobe to come out, but I don't know. I think the color orange has an effect on me this year. Not gonna hold you. I wonder what else is coming out that's gonna be orange, but I think that's doing a little something to me. I like the pop of the orange. It's actually something I feel like I can actually wear for once, cause I usually don't wear Kobe's at all. Because it's crazy colors. Like I can't put that on with no regular shoes. Like I don't play basketball no more. This ain't my life no more. Like we gonna have to figure this out a better way. So yeah, we got Kobe's that's dropping. Now let's talk about some good stuff. Let's talk about the fact that we gonna have exclusive access tomorrow on we got mystery drop, and I'm gonna change my title too, cause I don't be trying to catfish y'all. Mystery drop tomorrow. Plus we got exclusive access. JDEA. Cool. So I'm gonna be live tomorrow too, because we finna be in here for the foolishness. I'm gonna find out a way to put my screen the way I want it to on YouTube, because I'd rather my screen be on YouTube than not. So let me ask y'all this. What y'all think is shot dropping on DHD tomorrow? Put it in the chat. I'm interested to know what y'all think while I try to figure out how to put this screen out here. Ferraris. Yo, great W on those. What's up, Bren? Great W on those premium goods Air Maxes. Appreciate you. You think it's the grade 5s? Everybody's saying grade 5s. Okay, y'all also tell me in the chat, did the grade 5s not already drop on DHD? I could have swore they already had their restock. Grade 5s already restocked on DHD. So why would they restock again? Grade 5s restocked on DHD, JD Sports, Shoe Palace, Snipes. It already had a restock. Or am I tripping? Like, am I not remembering that correctly? Because I could have swore it had a restock already. Y'all don't think it's gonna be Pure Monies? Did the Pure Monies drop at DSG? Or am I tripping? They didn't drop them threes. Cause I'm telling you, everything is running in together, bro. Window. There we go. I done figured it out, y'all. I figured it out. Okay. Cool. That's what we gonna do. Can I crop? Can I like crop? Or y'all just want me to like move it? Yeah, they dropped them. So DSG dropped Pure Monies. If DSG dropped Pure Monies already, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's what's dropping tomorrow. What they restocking? Because they got my phone over here shaking. I'm about to go do not disturb because it's annoying me. So if DSG drop, Pure Monies are still sitting on DSG app right now. Oh gosh. Yeah, so I don't see them doing like a shock drop of them. But ain't Great 5 still sitting there too? I could have swore Great 5 still sitting there too. Yeah, they dropped them. Okay, well if they still sitting on the app, then they probably not gonna be there tomorrow too. Let's scroll down. Mystery drop. Great 5's not there, I don't think. Okay. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Maybe it'll be Great 5's then. But I could have swore they already restocked Great 5's on DSG. I'm finna look that up. I could have swore they restocked Great 5's on DSG already. Great 5 DSG. When I want stuff like this, I just go to... So people saying that it's gonna be Great 5's, but dang, maybe they didn't restock. Maybe they haven't restocked. That's gonna be boring. Maybe it's White Cement 4. It better not be White Cement 4s again. Please. They will do everything with White Cement 4s, but drop their price. Don't nobody want to pay $225 for that shoe. Get it together. Same thing with Great 5's though. Like, bro, don't be trying to re-drop this shoe. That shoe is still sitting in places. Are Great 5 sitting in y'all city? Because tomorrow I'm going to actually go out to the mall and actually see what's been in there because I haven't been in like a week. I haven't been on like a mall vlog in like a week because there was too much other stuff that was going on. But are Great 5 sitting in y'all city? I know they sit in Louisiana. Last time I went to go to the mall, Great 5's was there. White Cement 4's was there. But now I will say, a bunch of people was messaging me, asking me what mall I was at when I seen the White Cements that was in like a big size or whatever. They was like, where are the White Cements? What mall was White Cements at? Oh, I'll tell you, baby. You can go get them. So it must have been a restock for sure on them White Cements that I had in my last video. Because y'all be swearing I be capping. Oh, they not sitting in my city, so they are not sitting. You live in a different place. I don't know what to tell you. If they sitting in my city, I'm gonna say they sitting. I can only go off of my city. But the White Cements was sitting the last time I went to the mall. The Great 5's was sitting the last time I went to the mall. And the Pure Monies was the new best friend that was also on the wall. Men's pairs dried up, but GS is sitting. You know why? School. And then that's another thing. Y'all think, yeah, Great 5's are still sitting in my area of Louisiana. Y'all think that school starts in August. Everybody's only been prepared, and I feel like that's a reason a lot of stuff been booming as well in July. Not just the fact that it's stuff that's other than Jordans that's dropping. Y'all think that school... Hold up, y'all. I'm finna restart my live on TikTok. I'm gonna be right back, I promise. I just wanted to get rid of that filter so I can get more people in the chat. And then come back. Okay, hopefully y'all hop back in because that was going to get on my nerves. I'm not even doing nothing and they kind of like banning me. But YouTube ain't got no problem. So we're going to kick it with the YouTube. But yeah, that's really the problem with a lot of people. They think that school starts early August. When I was in school, when I was in grade school, yeah, school started early August. School don't start early August no more. School is starting school doesn't start late August. People think that school started like my prime time used to be August 27th, August 28th. That was always the dates that we went back to school when I was in school. Now, you going back August the 1st. You going back August the 7th, like that first week of August. Because usually like August 1st is in the same week as the July end week, right? But you're going back to school early August now. You're not going back to school late August. So a lot of people are assuming that these shoes and stuff is popping or it's not going to start popping until August. So people thought that we had a chill month. We ain't have a chill month. We did not have a chill month at all. And we're starting to see that we didn't have a chill month. But I know for schools in my place where I stay now, they August 1st, August 7th. So you really don't have time. If people are actually doing back to school shopping early, they're grabbing these July pairs. So it makes sense that those grade 5s will probably dry up in men's pairs because, baby, these little high schoolers is wearing 15s, 13s, 14s. D got juice, what's up? Yeah, these high schoolers is wearing all type of crazy sizes. So you already know what time it is. People think that shoes is going to pop in August. And we're going to get to the August stuff because I'm honestly slick forgetting what's even coming out in August because July is so jam-packed. And at first, all we had for July, I literally made a video about how all we had for July was 3 things. All we had was Pure Monies that nobody cared about. All we had was Rare Air Force. And all we had was Aquas. Now, let's get to the Aquas. Tomorrow, if you have a JD Sports account, which you should have a JD Sports account, I find it very hard to believe that y'all don't have no JD Sports account. Tomorrow, if you have a JD Sports account, you need to be on there at 8 a.m. Central Time. This month been crazy. Need Aqua 8s, Kobe's, Rare Air Force, and Steel 10s. Good gosh. I forgot the Steel 10s was also dropping this month. I don't know why I thought this month was going to be chill. It's the non-Jordans that came in kind of like swinging hard. Because nobody was prepared for Caitlin Clark Kobe's. Nobody was prepared for these Total Orange Kobe's. Nobody was prepared for the whole denim collab. You had 3 denim shoes that dropped. And you had a $200 jean jacket and a $200 pair of pants that dropped for the collab. Especially if you were hype beast. You probably went a little crazy on them. That's how y'all be. Nobody was expecting the denim collab to actually happen. What else do we have? Nobody was expecting the Air Max 1s to drop the way that they just dropped. And then you still gonna have the Brooklyn pair that's gonna drop as well. Like, we were ready and prepared for the Jordans, not anything else. But yes, this week we have the Kobe's, and we went over the Kobe's. I don't think the Kobe's gonna do nothing too crazy. This week we have the Kobe's, but tomorrow we got 2 things that's transpiring, okay? First of all, you got this on DSG app. And let me see what time this is even going live on DSG because I don't even know. And I'm hoping it's not the same time as exclusive access, but I don't think it is. I think at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm only talking for my time. So figure out what 8 a.m. Central is for you. I know that's 9 a.m. Eastern. I can tell you that much. You need to be on your JD Sports app. JD Sports is going to go live for exclusive access for Aquas. Do not do what y'all did for Metallic Blacks. I repeat, do not do what y'all did 10 a.m. Eastern for DSG. No. This is for JD Sports. Oh, 10 a.m. Eastern on JD. Okay, bet. So basically within the hour span. So at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, well, 2 hours span. At 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, you're going to have exclusive access, and it's going to be in-store access. It's going to be on JD Sports app. You're going to have a cooldown for 2 hours. After that 2-hour cooldown, then you're going to have another one. Oh, I think I might have kicked people out of my live. That's okay. They'll hop in on one of them, YouTube or TikTok. I'm not doing it again. So, yes, you'll have a cooldown period for 2 hours, and then, boom, on DSG, you're going to have a drop. Ooh, that could be grade 5s. We were hoping it'd be 4i14s. I would love for it to be 4i14s if you ask me. Or what else could it be? It better not be Pure Monies because apparently Pure Monies are still sitting on DSG site. So we're going to hope it's not Pure Monies. I got a couple of questions. I'm going to get to them. So that's what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow you need to be up 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And like I was saying, do not do what y'all did for Metallic Blacks. Don't do that for these Aquas if you really want them. For Metallic Blacks, y'all sit there and y'all seen, yes, EA is on the 8s tomorrow. It's Ferrari 14s or Great 5s, and it's such a big difference. You know, before they've done 2 though. DSG has done it to where they dropped 2 shoes. So hopefully it's both of them. DSG is definitely Great 5s. I hope not, bro. I won't. You heard it's 9 a.m. Nah, it ain't never 9 a.m. When it's exclusive access for in-store, it's, oh, yes. Okay. So, Kick Smooth, you live in a different place than me. It is 9 a.m. Eastern time. I'm saying it's 8 a.m. Central time for me. So, yes, it's 9 a.m. Eastern time if you're in that time zone. I'm going to go to JD Sports. The way that I always know if they're dropping exclusive access is if, imagine it's shattered backboards. That would be insane. That would actually be insane. I usually go to the release calendar on JD Sports, and when I go to the release calendar, if it has the status symbol next to it, that's when I know. And then here it has the status symbol. It has exclusive access, and it has get access. It has all of that. I'm a manager at JD Sports. Oh, okay, you're telling me. Okay. How you gonna ask? You better be telling if you a manager. What y'all stock look like at your JD Sports? Is stock looking like Ferrari 14s on the Aqua 8s, or is stock looking like grapes, where it's gonna be a fake sellout and then we gonna have more pairs? I feel like because it's a 8 and a lot of people don't like 8s, Nike probably didn't make a lot of them. More than the Ferraris, but is it less than the grapes? Because I know what stock is looking like on Sneakers app. And honestly, all 3 of them kind of had the same stock on Sneakers app. More than the Ferraris, but is it less than the grapes? Let me know. Aqua 8 skimp on them numbers. Let me show you what Aqua 8s, while we in the chat already, I'll tell you what, my JD had 11 pairs of Ferraris. Okay, well, of course it's going to be more than the Ferraris, sir. My JD had a little bit more than Ferraris. Ferraris are limited. I had 50 plus of grapes. Okay. So how many you got of the, how many you got of the Aquas? Let us know. You ain't in our city anyway. Aquas, more like 30. Dang. Okay. That's like an in-store stock. But let me show you sneaker stock, because I got somebody in my other chat asking me for sneaker stock. And D Got Juice, I didn't forget what you said about the rare airs. When we get there, we gonna get there. But I wanted to talk about, I'm in Houston. Cool, 23. I wanted to talk about I wanted to talk about this in order, because if I don't go in order, I'm gonna forget about it. So I wanted to talk about Aqua 8s, and then right after Aqua 8s, we're gonna talk about rare airs, because I've been hearing stuff about rare airs too. But I have what Nike has on the back end for Aqua 8s. Let's get to that. Nike stop. Actually, it's in the channel dedicated to the 8s. Where is the 8s? Live releases. Baby, I just got up in this chat, so I need to do a little better with how I do this. Dang it, where is it? I'm gonna get there, y'all. And if I have to switch chats to go get there, I'm gonna get there. Only 1s, 3s, 4s, and 5s heavy releases. The other ones have less demand and they put out less. That's what it's giving. 45 on sneakers for the 8s. Yep, that's the last. Like, I know the number, but like I have actual like stock per size. And that's what I'm trying to get to on here. It's just the channels on here. I'm just new in this chat, and the channels on here is a little weird. Channel, cool. All right, I got it. So, size 7. First of all, us jumping straight to a size 7 is insane. That already lets me know what time we on. At least you got a size 14. But I'm gonna go over this, and then when we go live for when it's actually gonna drop too, I'm gonna go live for that too. So, size 7 on these Aqua 8s. This is stock for Aqua 8s right now on the back end of sneakers. All right. Not gonna lie, everyone, the 8s will sell out first day, but it will take the whole day for them to sell out. Who is this information confirmed by? What? The stock numbers? Illidan Monitors. One of the best monitors. This is what Nike has loaded up on their back end, essentially. They can change it if they want to. That's why I always read the stock numbers like a couple of minutes before the drop as well, just in case it changes. But it's likely not going to change. It's been the same. But when you have to load up product to, I'm going to get to the numbers. I keep asking questions. But so you the plug or not? Not really. Like, I'm just regular. I resell a couple shoes from here and there. That's it. But no, I don't do nothing else besides Illidan Monitors stock numbers because they be lying. Okay, let's get into it. Size 7, 397 pairs. Size 7.5, 521 pairs. Size 8, 1,206 pairs. Size 8.5, 1,433 pairs. Size 9, 2,085 pairs. Size 9.5, 2,369 pairs. Size 10, 2,756 pairs. Size 10.5, 2,960 pairs. We talking about Aqua 8s for those of y'all who's in the chat. Size 9.5 was 2,369 pairs. Size 10, 2,756 pairs. Size 10.5, 2,960. Size 11, 2,592. Size 11.5, 1,512. Size 12, 2,201. Size 12.5, which has the lowest stock. Not really the lowest stock. So size 12.5, 338. Size 13, 1,491. Size 14, people, 269. Size 15, 146 pairs. Size 16, 25 pairs. Size 17, 10 pairs. And a size 18, only 8 pairs. I think Aquas are going to resell. Me personally. I think Aquas are going to resell pretty decent. The total stock right now, like exact, is 22,319 pairs. Exactly. I ain't no plug. I'm in a Discord and I pay for this information because I like to have stock numbers. I don't like to have stock numbers because it's going to tell me what to go after. Like, I'm not going to see that stock is the highest on a size 10.5, so I'm going to enter for a size 10.5. No. I use stock numbers to determine what market should be on a size that I get, possibly. But I also mainly use stock numbers to determine what the market is going to be. Do I want to go after a shoe very heavily? What sizes of the shoe do I want to go after? Do I think that they're going to have resale market? How much of a risk am I taking going for these? So I can buy the rare airs from you if I don't hit. Yes, if you want to pay my price. Now, I'll tell you, when it comes to pricing shoes, I don't be too crazy. I usually make sure that you're under what you would pay on StockX or Go. But that's after tax and all that. That ain't a lot of pairs. It sure ain't. It sure ain't. So yeah, the Bren in my YouTube chat, the 45,000, that's not what's loaded on the back end of sneakers right now. It's half of that. It's 22,319 pairs. Now, it can change. They might want to add more. They might want to take away more. Cool 23. I'm not gonna know the price until they really come out. And I'll probably know the price more the week that I'm doing pre-orders. Like right now, I'm doing pre-orders for my Aqua 8s. If you want to do anything with me as far as reselling is concerned, go to my Instagram. I usually don't use I don't want to use my TikTok and my YouTube for that because it's just like people be doing the most on here. Like, oh yeah, buy this, buy this from me, blah, 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 blah. Here's the link to buy this. Here's the link to buy that, blah, blah, blah. Like, relax. Yeah, Aqua's really not crazy over retail. My pre-order price for my Aquas is $280. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now. On the day of, we're probably looking about $350. Day of, we looking about $350. It's always best to pre-order when you're very hesitant on a shoe. I'm gonna tell you right now. What do you think the Steel 10's gonna do? Cause I heard they mom and pop only. Ooh. The dude that's in the chat that work at JD Sports. Have y'all heard anything about Steel 10s? Cause if any JD Sports, especially if you're JD Sports, cause I based off of the stock that you was saying, if your JD Sports is getting the Steel 10s, and I know it's not gonna be a tier 0 thing only. Exactly. Raz been yesterday's price is not today's price. If you pre-order with me, if you trust me enough to pre-order with me, send me your deposit. I get your pairs locked in already, so I don't have to run around looking for random sizes later on. I'm reading stock off of a monitor that's in a Discord of mine. One of the Discords that I'm in. It's pretty accurate stock for the most part. For the ones that ask, do you have plugs in San Antonio? Nah. I don't have plugs. Like, I don't pay over retail for shoes. So I don't go to managers in stores and be like, hey, I'll pay you $50 if you can give me a pair of this. I'll pay you more if you can give me a pair of this. I don't do that. That was overall stock. Overall stock was 22,000 something. For now, that's overall stock. Everybody in my comments, every time I mention Aqua 8s, everybody that's like on my TikTok and my YouTubes, y'all swear that the Aqua 8s is gonna sell out. Someone said 34K, but I'm guessing that was wrong. At least right now, that's what's loaded. And the reason that a bunch of different numbers have been going out is because Nike literally has changed it. It's been up and down. Last week, it wasn't this. So Nike can change it, and that's why I go live when there's a sneakers drop. Usually I try to go live when there's a sneakers drop, but if it's like a big drop, I'll be already out at the stores. I don't be having time to sit and go live. Like, I might pull out my phone now because I know y'all be looking for it and give y'all stock numbers while I'm at the store. But sometimes it changes. Sometimes it changes. So if we go in order, especially if you just now coming into the chat, we were talking about the Aqua 8s stock numbers on sneakers app. 22,000 is what we're looking at right now, right? Are you going for the Kobe's or mostly J's? Nope. I went for the Caitlin Clark Kobe's, so I'm definitely gonna go for these. I'm definitely gonna go for the WNBA Kobe's. You posted your review of the Houston exclusive Air Max. Yes, I did. It's on TikTok and it's on YouTube. The YouTube version will show you like me actually at the store, what the line actually looked like. The YouTube has a little bit more. You can see like the cards, you can see the inside of the place, the whole checkout process, how it was, where I was in line. You can see all of that on my YouTube. But if you just want to see the shoes, it's on my TikTok. What you really should do is go watch both. I like the orange ones. Like, I actually like the oranges where I would put them on my feet. Those orange Kobe's. How do you make sure you get all of your pre-orders pairs? First of all, I don't have like a lot of pre-orders. Y'all would think that I'm just like selling buku shoes. Like, I have a 9-to-5, so I don't have to, make my living off of shoes. But most pre-orders I probably get, like most max, is 10 because people want to wait. People always want to try and go for the shoe themselves to see if they can hit for retail. These days, I think this year, the most that I got was for metallics, and it was only 5 pre-orders for metallics. No, 3. It was only 3 pre-orders for metallics, and people regretted that because my pre-order price for metallics was only $320, and that is a $450, $500 shoe now. And then the day that it came out, it was about $400. Okay, if they don't get, then they come to you. Yeah, and if they don't get and they come to me, my price isn't my pre-order price. That's the whole gamble about it. But it works in both ways because imagine like I had a Yachty pre-order for $220. Somebody wanted my size 7 and I had it sold. I hit on the size 7 and somebody wants to pay $220 for it. I'm making $100 on top, so I'm like, cool, great. They gave me a deposit, right? By the time that shoe came in, the shoe was already a $300 shoe. Did I go to them and say, nah, the price went up, we're not gonna run it? Nope, because once your money hit my hands, that's your shoe. The only thing that can stop you from getting that shoe is if I didn't get that shoe. Is if Nike might have misshipped that shoe. So it works in the favor of the buyer and the seller at times. It just depends on what you want to take, what you want to do the pre-orders for. So they got a Yachty for $220. That Yachty is a $400 shoe now. That's the real gag. That's the only way you're really not going to get that shoe. And then, like, I'll try to have my pre-orders done before exclusive access goes live. Like, I have a pre-order right now for Aqua 8. That's size 12, I want to say. So now tomorrow when tomorrow when JD Sports exclusive access goes live, I know that I'm trying to hit a size 12. And as soon as I get that pair confirmed, I'm going to let them know, hey, your pair is already secured for Saturday. We good. And they'll pay me the rest at our meetup. That's usually how I do my pre-orders. Now, let's get to some of the questions. I had a question on YouTube that I wanted to answer. They was talking about rare airs because that's kind of it with the Aquas. I want to know, tell me in the chat, will you be able to enter Foot Locker raffle? Have you been able to enter the Foot Locker raffle? I entered automatically, so yeah, I was. JD Sports has taken over the sneaker community. It's big monopoly, bro. I watched it piece by piece as they came in. They came all the way from UK, and they definitely been taking over. They're the new Foot Locker. They're definitely the new Foot Locker. After my Aquas was gone, I was going to do French Blues. Now, I need to answer a question that was in my chat. D Got Juice asked me a question in my YouTube chat. He may or may not still be in here, but I'm still going to answer it. So he asked me about the Rare 4s. He asked me about the Rare 4s first. No, Brand asked me about the Rare 4s. Do you think the Rare 4s will be an instant sellout? That's hard because I don't know what stock is for the Rare Airs. That's the main thing for me. My rule for all of this is not just going off the top of my head saying some stuff like, what is stock going to be? Because stock controls everything right now. It's not about the shoe is cute. It's not about the color of the shoe. It's not about the wearability of the shoe. It ain't about none of that. People want what they can't have. Full family size run on the Rare Air 4s. I'm surprised by that. That's already not a good sign, but I'm very surprised by that. It doesn't mean that it's going to automatically tank, but very surprised. People been posting Rare Airs 4s a lot, like in hand, because they had a bunch of early pairs. You saying they've been posting them in hand, or they just been posting about them? I feel like they're going to be an instant sellout, but I'm going to tell y'all what I said before, what I said in some of my old videos. There's going to be a bunch of returns. If anything happens with those Rare Air 4s, it's going to be a bunch of returns. Nike is leaving themselves open for a bunch of returns on those because people going to be snatching off that tab trying to figure out if they got the gold pair or if they got the silver pair. And if they got the silver pair and they not busting, they not moving the same way as the gold pair, or if it's a real bricky market and it's really just like, oh, the gold pair will give you lunch money, but the silver pair is bricks. A lot of people, Ricky, got them Rare Air 4s in hand still because they got early pairs. They was able to get early pairs at from their early plugs, because those pairs that came in, but they was also able to get early pairs from All-Star Weekend. They've been holding on to them early pairs from All-Star Weekend. Yeah, Vegas. They've been holding on to them early pairs from All-Star Weekend for a good little minute. So out of all the stuff that's dropping in July, what do y'all want? We had the denims that dropped. We had the Caitlin Clark Kobe's. We have the Pure Money 3s that drop. We're going to have Aqua 8s dropping. We're going to have Rare Air 4s dropping. And we're going to have Steel 10s dropping. What y'all going after? Tell me what y'all going after in the chat. So it's 2% with the gold. It's 25. It's 25. It ain't 2. It definitely ain't 2, because at the store in Vegas that opened at the JD Sports, it was a good amount. July's kind of buns for me. Yeah. As far as person's concerned, the whole rest of the year is buns to me. I already got my shattered backboards. I got brick by bricks. I got SB4s. I got white cements. What else do I need? Like it's gonna take something. Oh, I'm getting the Taxi 12s, but I'm not copping. Like y'all gonna see a bunch of shoes and a bunch of reviews, and y'all gonna see them shoes coming in here, and they gonna be going out the next day. Don't confuse the amount of reviews that I do for actual shoes that I'm keeping in my collection. That's why my collection is so small. Ain't nobody doing all that. What this is. Okay. Good news. Tokyo Files. I don't want the Tokyos. I'm 9 Jordans in. Lord. Not 9. Not 9. Okay. All right, we're going to get to the rest of the question. So that one was, do you think the Rare Air Force will be an instant sellout? I want to say yes. If I have to pick today, if I have to give an answer, yes. I think the Rare Air Force will be a sellout. I also think that there will be a bunch of returns. Me personally. Let me get to some more questions. I want to make sure I'm showing my YouTube people some love too. They asked me for stock on sneakers. I already gave y'all stock for Aquas. If you just not coming into the chat, we went over stock, like exact number stock on the Aquas. But I can tell you overall, it's 22,000 pairs loaded up on Sneakers app. People want the gold label on the Rare Airs. They do. Full family back to school is flooded with these drop on JD. The reason I feel like Rare Airs are going to sell out really good, and I feel like Aquas are going to sell really good. I'm more nervous for the pairs that's in August than anything, y'all, because what y'all not understanding, at least in my area, and how I know how I want to sell based off of my area. What y'all not understanding is that school starts early, y'all. School ain't starting late August no more. School ain't not starting August 28th, to where the month of August is where everybody does their back to school shopping. School is starting early August. So the month that a lot of people are going to do their back to school shopping is going to be July. Especially the parents that want to get this stuff out August 7th. A lot of people, it's August 7th. Especially the people that want to get it out the way. The people that want to get it done with and have their kids stuff early, baby, you finna have Rare Air Force and you finna have Aqua H. You finna have Pure Money 3s, but a lot of parents not gonna buy the Pure Money 3s because they swear their kids can't keep nothing good. HISD is the 12th. I think Aldine is the 7th. Like, school is starting early. Once we get into deep August, these parents gonna be like, nah, I just bought you school shoes. I just bought you 3-4 pairs of school shoes. I'm not buying that. I'm more nervous about resale in August than I'm gonna be nervous about in July, if you ask me. I don't think people realize when school actually starts. White Air Force Ones, Pure Money. Exactly, Ricky. Exactly. My Air Force Ones right here. I'm telling you right now, your parents are going to buy you them all white. If you want some all white shoes so bad, they're going to tell you, pick up them Air Force Ones. Don't be going to pick up that $210 Jordan when you can get a $100 Air Force One. I don't think Pure Money 3s no back to school special. Your parent going to tell you to go pick up that all white Air Force One. That's $100. Did your blue Levi ship? I talked about that a little bit earlier. No, they haven't shipped, but I did get that email that said, hey, your order's delayed. We're still working on it, blah, blah, blah. I ain't get an email that said it was canceled. And so far, nobody's has shipped. I'm in a couple of national Discords, so I have a pretty good idea of what's happening around for sneakers. But yeah, I'm in a couple of national Discords. Nobody's pairs has actually shipped. But we all did, people whose orders actually stuck, we all did get an email saying that, they were going to do a couple of delays, shipment delays, but just wait it out and it'll be there. So I don't trust it until I see that shipping confirmation, but so far so good. Like, I can't speak negatively on it at all because it could have been canned long before. So I want to believe that my blue pair going to actually come in, which I'm excited about because I want to review it. And, of course, the resale on the blue pair is really nice. Extremely nice. All right. Now, what we're about to do on YouTube for sure is go to a sneaker calendar because that's the way I'm going to stay in order. Did anybody cop those Deons? If anybody in the chat is in Atlanta, was y'all able to cop them Deons? Chat moving too fast. Uh-oh. We got 64 people in the chat. Hard to chat, folks. Hard to chat. So, was anybody able to get those Deons? Are these Deons or are these LeBrons? Nah, they gotta be Deons. Deons in Atlanta. Was anybody able to actually go get them? Where we at? July 14th. Invisible Asics. I don't like Asics. I'm not a that little runner shoe thing. Nah, I didn't cop them. I didn't have time to go pick them up. Oh, they LeBron. They're LeBrons. The numbered pair. I thought they was Deon's. I'm talking about the numbered pairs that just dropped in Atlanta. They was LeBrons. I'm hearing Travis Scott's are going to be regional based. Then it needs to be in Houston. Every time Travis Scott does something, Houston kind of gets screwed. Not going to lie. So, boom. We talked about Aqua 8s. Paid $600 and $900 for Deon's, and they having another drop. Barely, though. They not really having another drop. It's going to be exclusive access tomorrow. And exclusive access is only going to be Atlanta-based. So, I honestly don't feel like they overpaid. Their price is going to be... And they're numbered pairs. Like, you actually know that there's only, like, 532 pairs of Deon's. Okay. Those are actually Deon's. I thought so. Because I just watched Mike Rich video, and I could have swore he said Deon's. And when we was outside copping these Air Max, they was talking about them. Did Premium Goods come with 2 towels... a purple and a red. So it came with different towels. You could have got a purple one, a red one, and there was a blue one. You just didn't know what type you was going to get in these. Some of y'all wasn't in the chat when I was looking at this shoe. So I'll show it a little bit right now. This is the shoe that I made my most recent video on. Did PG have extra pairs of the no. They did not have extra pairs of the Air Max. To recap what I was saying on this pair. To recap what I was saying on this pair, I feel like 100 pairs went to Sneakers Pass for this pair. I feel like 500 probably went to First Come First Serve because I was able to get back in line and get a pair, and people were able to get 3 pairs. I waited for a while. It said sold out today, like it just happened. It kind of because people probably kept calling and wondering why they couldn't cop, but I honestly didn't check. I didn't actually check. I thought they were sold out regardless, but they might have kept getting phone calls, and that's why they told them, hey, yeah, we need to make a post. Tell them we don't have the shoes. Ooh, I got trolls in the chat. That's how you know you made it. We got some trolls in the chat. But yeah, these are the shoes. Somebody asked me about the towels. They came with a purple towel. They came with a red towel, and then it could have been blue. Somebody in the chat asked, what's my grail? My grail is the Off-White Jordan 4s. Sale Off-White Jordan 4s. Women's collab. Absolutely love that shoe. I missed the raffle. I'm kind of salty, but there's a couple other drops that I want to get. Yeah, don't be too salty. If this was numbered, I'm mad that this was not numbered. But no, the person that was talking about the people in Atlanta playing tax, that's because that pair is numbered. Like, y'all telling us it was only 713 pairs of these because it was 713 weekend. How we know that? How we know that? I did Apple Pay for the blue pair of Air Max. My charge is being pending, but I think my charge will fall off. No, I don't think so. I think your pair gonna ship, especially if it's EQL. You'll be fine. If it's EQL, you'll be fine. Don't think negatively. Definitely should have been numbered pair. If this would have been numbered, oh, baby. Y'all think boys was charging a lot now. The buyer that paid, that bought mine off of eBay paid $500 for that pair. So they do have different towels. Yes, they do have different towels. Where's my towel? Here's the towel that came with my pair. I'm trying to go in order, y'all. I see y'all comments in the chat, and I'm gonna end up having to start like actually addressing y'all comments in the chat as they come. So I'm gonna catch up. So right now I don't think it was only 713 because how y'all have them pairs on display. So what happened too? Those pairs wasn't on display anymore either. But if you counted the pairs on display, it really check out like 700 something pairs, and Houston is the only people that's there. What's your name on eBay? It's same name. It's my name. I try to keep it the same on all platforms. Also, you think you bought my pair? You might have. My name is the same name. You might have bought somebody else's pair though. I'm not gonna lie. You might have bought somebody else's pair. Did you buy a 9.5? If you bought a 9.5, it might have been mine. But I don't think it was 713 pairs. I really feel like it was 100 pairs for sneakers pass. I feel like it was like 500 for first come first serve, because first come first serve lasted for a long time. And then I feel like it was 100. I can tell you, I stayed a little bit after. There was 100 people that came after they closed their doors, and they did friends and family, like just people in the city that they know. No, you bought a size 11. Nah, you didn't buy mine. But there was people in there was people pulling up like once they closed their doors to like general public, and it was like 100 people that came for friends and family, like all the friends, all the people that they knew, the celebrities. Like that's how I ended up getting a picture with Bun B at the end, because I sticked around for a little bit longer. What was I gonna say about Aquas? I gave the stock for Aquas is 22,000 on Sneakers App. I can say that much. But yeah, I feel like it was 100 pairs of friends and family pairs, and then they went on EQL as well. So yes, they had all them pairs lined up, but we still had like 200 more pairs that really wasn't accounted for. So now that's taken down. Ain't no more pairs that's lined up. But I don't believe it was 713 pairs either. I think that was a rumor. I think it was more than 713 pairs. Me personally. And if they wanted to prove it, they should have put the stuff numbered. I don't know exactly what the smallest size was, but I know that somebody got a 6.5, which makes me believe that there was a size 6 as well. Usually if there's a 6.5, there's a 6. Maybe there might have been a 5 too, but I don't think it was lower than a 5. I strongly doubt it was lower than a size 5. I was trying to message you earlier. I couldn't remember your name. The Rare Air 4 raffle is open. On what? Hibbit? What's the status on your Levi order? I told them a little bit earlier in the chat. It wasn't canned. I got the email that a lot of other people got this morning. Yeah, I know it's open on Hibbit. It always opens on Hibbit. The status on my Levi order though, they sent me an updated email. I got the one that everybody else whose order didn't get canned got. It was saying that your fulfillment is upcoming. You know, we're working on fulfilling it, blah, 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 blah. Still waiting. So it's not canned. It's looking good to me. Good news to me, because could have been a cancellation. So we still hoping that bad boy ships. I'm going to scroll back up in the chat because y'all done asked a bunch of things since. But I'm really trying to go in order of shoes so that I miss out on nothing. So after we got the Aqua 8s, the week after that, we have... Is anybody going for these Art and Rec SB Dunk Lows? If you know about it in the chat, you know about it in the chat. But Art and Rec SB Lows, I seen recently today that they... Nope. No, that was a quick nope. It's ugly. It's really ugly. We're going to spend a little time on this. But I seen earlier today that there is an exclusive box. I do want to show y'all the exclusive box because y'all know me. I love my little packaging. I'm a sucker for my packaging. So I do want to show y'all the box that they're supposed to have. And it's only supposed to be like in their city, I believe. Art and Rec. I don't even know what these people are even called. Is it Arts? I don't do SBs, y'all. I don't have not one pair of SBs because I don't like that chunky tongue. Here we go. This is the box that is coming in. This is the exclusive box. The box is nice. The box is very nice. I wonder if it'll change resale on those pairs. But besides that, that's going to be yet another brick. Yet another brick. Still nope. If I could get the box, I'd get them. To flip, not to keep. But if I could get the box, I'd get them. Dunks hurt my feet. I feel like if regular dunks hurt your feet, SB dunks probably won't hurt your feet. SB dunks are more tailored towards skateboarding. If they're skating on skateboards in these, I don't think they're gonna hurt your feet. Those Art Rick SB special box is only to the store release. Yeah, it's not everybody. That's just what I seen as I was scrolling down on the calendar. Let's keep scrolling. Bruce Lee Air Max Muse. Those ain't cute. We got some grade school Air Jordan denim pink lows. Ew. But this showing me everything. And that's the thing. We haven't been looking at everything. Oh, we got to talk about the Amam and years. Are y'all going after them Amam and years? Amam in year 5s. You going for the SBs. You should be able to hit them. Make sure you enter in all your EQLs. I'm in year 5s. Now, I'll tell you one thing. Y'all slept on those dark I'm in year 5s. I think they were the dusk colorway. I seen somebody with them on at the drop. Man. Because y'all know I said I'm kind of into Jordan 5s now. That's a pair that I would start with. Like the fire reds is going to be cool, but it's going to be a lot of white. That's the one thing about the fire reds that I'm not really liking. I wish that I had more black. I feel like 5s is a shoe. I'm on year 5s is a pass. They don't hit no more. Why they don't hit no more, D got juice? They was hitting it first. Where's my I'm on year 4s? I have the bricks of the bricks. The I'm on year 4s that y'all did dirty. It was one of the first shoes to really collapse in resale value. I'm year's quality is absolutely lovely, but they be taxing. And a lot of people don't feel like they should be paying it. But my thing about it is, I'll pay the $225 when my box coming undone. I can undo it. It come with a burgundy cloth, silver in the inside. I can see 10th anniversary print. When I got the satin stitching inside of my shoe, the quality control on my shoe is extremely good, better than any other shoe. On the Jordan 3s that y'all passed on, that leather was extremely nice. A lot of people want Amam and years because they actually like shoes, not hype, and they like when the quality of their shoes is nice. Now, some people that's a valid argument that the colorways are the same. I'll take that argument. But on the same token, I'm going to play devil's advocate. The colorways of Travis Scott's have been the same since they started coming out. They don't stop y'all. So what's good? What's really good? Because I'm years doing the same type of things that Travis Scott is doing. But don't nobody have a problem with Travis Scott's. And the only different things between Travis Scott's and Big Awesome. I'm sorry. I'm not pulling out no shoes. I'm not going to hold you. It's 9 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock at night. I'm not pulling out no shoes because I'm going to have to put them back. Absolutely not. If you came for me to be pulling out some shoes, you missed when I pulled out the shoes that I recently caught. But now, if you want to see some shoes, go watch my videos. But now, we just chopping it up. And I can't put the shoes on the screen. I would love to put the shoes on the screen, but it's not showing my live. Like, at first, when I had the shoes on the screen, I would only have, 6 people in here because it wasn't pushing out my live. You can go to my YouTube because I'm actually showing, the shoes that I'm talking about on my YouTube because they're not striking me down for that. But if I put the shoes on here, it's going to kind of, strike me down. So if you want to see the actual things, if it's bothering you that you can't see what I'm talking about, go to my YouTube. It's same thing, D Footwork, and I'm live streaming there too. It's the exact same live so that you can see a picture. I love my Amamier Fossil Stone 4s from last year. Yep, that's the ones I'm talking about. Now I'll go get that shoe. I actually had these on deck. They usually are sitting right here. They usually sitting right here on the back, but this changed my mind about the threes that I had. So I had the very first I'm on my years, right? I had the, wait a minute, this go with this jacket. I ain't never wore it together. I keep finding more and more things to go with this shoe because I wear it a lot. And I think I just found another one. I was wondering what I was going to wear with this jacket. I haven't even worn this jacket since I got it. I got it at Marshall's for like $10. Definitely. When it's winter time, it's up. It's up, baby. Y'all just made me find out something. But yeah, this shoe made me realize, I don't know why, but I like putting it on top of my head when I get it. It's the easiest place to put it. But this shoe made me realize that I didn't want the threes that I got. I got the very first threes that came out. The Raised by Women threes, the all white Raised by Women threes that came out. I got those. And I held them. They came out in 2021. Got those, and I had never worn, but they was in my size. Like, I wasn't holding them to try to resell or nothing. I was just trying to like wait till I had a special event or a birthday. Like, I had a shirt to match with it and everything. I had every intentions on keeping that shoe. But then when this one came out, this came out on my birthday for one. So that was already hyping these up. But these came out on my birthday. I went to go pick them up from Ama Miniere because I actually won an in-store raffle. I pretty much knew I would because I knew people, they didn't, by the time these came out, people was like, oh, Ama Miniere is dead. We don't like Ama Miniere no more, blah, 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 blah. So I knew when I entered the raffle, I was going to hit it. I also knew that if I waited for a little bit, I could probably find them at a discount. But I'm glad I didn't wait because the size that I wear actually had a little bit of resale value. The small women's sizes in this shoe had resale value. It's the big men's sizes that didn't have no resale value that you seen at Burlington. You wasn't seeing no 8.5 women's on Burlington. But yeah, once I got this pair of shoes and I wore it the exact same day that I got it, whereas the threes I had since 2021 and I had not wore them, I was like, okay, it's time to get rid of the threes because you don't want them that bad. Get rid of the threes. You don't want them. So like a little bit after that, I sold my threes. At the beginning of this year, I sold my threes because I was trying to clear out my closet with things that I didn't want, I wasn't going to wear, because I knew I was going to probably be copping a lot more this year than I would any other year. Usually I only cop like 3 pairs of shoes every year. But I copped 3 shoes in like 1 month this year. Granted, I ain't copped nothing else since, but hey, I ain't know what type of year it was going to be, and I wanted to make sure my closet was clear, and I wanted to make sure that whatever I sold, I already had that money set to the side. How do you find my eBay store? It's my name. I ain't got nothing in there though. I don't hold shoes. So when anything drops though, you might find it on there. But it's my shoe name. Everything on all my social media is like, y'all can find me on Twitter. I just made a Twitter account. See, I need to go find my Twitter account. But I'm gonna actually post y'all some content. I'm not gonna tell y'all go follow my Twitter account and I ain't posting nothing but an intro post. Yeah, I sell shoes, but the thing about it is, when I get my shoe, it's sold the same day. At the very least, by the end of the week. But I don't have like a storage room full of shoes that I'm like, oh, I got this in this size, this in this size. It's not the type of reseller that I am. I let my shoes go. I don't hold shoes. I don't do that because this is passive income for me. This isn't like the living. I'm not making a living off of this. It's passive income, so I do it on the side. And when I get the shoes, I flip them, pay the cards off, and go about my day. It's helping me build up my credit. Helps me with literally in and out quick flips. There's some things I might hold. Like right now I'm holding a brown velvet Travis Scott, size 12. Because after seeing what the Black Phantoms did, I was like, I might hold that. I might need to hold that. I was holding a Black Phantom, and then as soon as I sold it, price went up. So I'm trying to do better. I'm trying not to sell my Travis Scotts. But yes, this shoe let me know that I didn't want the threes that I had. It really let me know you don't need them threes. You don't care about them threes like that. Once I wore this the day that I had it, and you can see the creases in this bad boy. Dang, where the creases at? I thought it was a little crease right here. It's a little crease. But I guess it's not as bad as I think, but I will put this on with anything because it's black here, it's some burgundy here, it's hints of brown in here, you got the cream here. I put this on with so much stuff, y'all. I don't even be caring. I'm gonna find a way to wear it. It's one of my favorites. And now I just found another outfit. Y'all just helped me find another outfit. All right, that was what was next on there. So let's look and see. So y'all saying y'all not going for A Ma Maniére files. If it was the black files, I bet you would go for them. The black files did really good. And they look so nice. But yes, quality on these is nice. I never rip anybody for doing that. Now, somebody in the chat did say, I'm not buying from A Ma Maniére. Like, don't do the A Ma Maniére EQL raffle. No, you shouldn't. You should go on Sneakers app and try to get it on Sneakers app because A Ma Maniére shipping be like $20. The shoe is already $225. I'm not paying you $300 for no shoe because that's what's going to happen after you put tax on the $225 plus the shipping that's also $25 plus taxes. I'm not paying $300 for no shoe. Because y'all already inching to do it. You know my boy Coffee with the 4. He from Houston. He was just in my TikTok live, D Got Juice. He was just in my TikTok live the other day. I just met him for the first time in TikTok live. And then yesterday, I met him in person at the Premium Goods release. It's so crazy. And I probably have seen him plenty of times. I just never knew. And I had other people in my live that was like, oh, put coffee in the chat, blah, blah, blah. Because I had one person in my TikTok live that I knew. And then she knew Coffee. And then he knew another woman that came in my chat. I'm spacing out on her name. But she had the biggest collection of all of us. She, as far as content creation, was probably the most well-rounded of all of us. And then I had somebody else that I knew in the chat. But yes, just met him yesterday. It was good meeting him. Miss Jones, yes. Everybody knows her, like, and I'm just like, I'm the odd one out. I'm the person that doesn't know. I only know like content creators like Flight is one of the first reasons that I started reselling. He's the person that I sold my first shoe to. He's the person that got me the shoe that started me reselling. Flight Academy Kicks. I was gonna say something crazy, but Flight Academy Kicks. I know I'm spacing out. Mike Rich. I watch Mike Rich. And then when I say I know Flight Academy, I might still have his number down the line, but he don't know me. If I meet him, I'll tell him, you know, who I am, but we ain't ever met face to face. Like, I'm not just calling up Flight and like all of that. I have got on the phone with Sniper Kids. I have got on the phone with him. I'm in his Discord. I'm a paid member in his Discord. Who else do I watch? I'm spacing out on the main one. Don't even make me embarrass myself like that. Who else do I know? Mike Rich, I follow. Unbreakable, of course, I follow. Keith Adams, Tristan, Devonchi Kicks, Jada Sneaker Kid, Tony D2 Wild, Tommy, even though Tommy just said he stopped reselling. He's stopping. Sniper Kicks, I told y'all about Sniper Kicks. Those are the main people that I follow. I only follow people that I can tolerate on social medias. Not gonna hold you. And it's one woman that I follow. It's only one woman that I follow, which is insane. Absolutely insane. But I like her because she gives different content. Talks with TJ. I follow Talks with TJ, and she's the only woman like sneaker reseller that I follow. And I don't even think she's really like a sneaker reseller. She's just like a sneaker content creator. I follow her because her content is different than everybody else's. Her content is mainly on how we saving money. Like, are y'all making financial decisions? Are y'all making good financial decisions? Because, and that's not only was it something that not a lot of sneaker resellers was talking about, not a lot of content creators were talking about, it was also something that we needed. When the economy changed, the economy has changed drastically in the past 8 years. And you know why. But the economy has changed drastically in the past 8 years, and a lot of people just been spending, not paying attention to their finances, not building their credit up, not doing what they need to do, not paying off student loans. Student loans have to start happening. Like, I like her content because it's different, and she's doing something that nobody else is in that lane. I definitely admire that. She'll always get a like and a follow for me. And they be mad about it in the comments. They be so mad about it in the comments. Check out Just Call Me Nikki. She do budget and fashion. I like Mr. Orchid Beach. Like, I still have a lot of people that I can explore. Not gonna hold you. I just kind of found my people, and I just kind of stuck to them, and I didn't really go venture out into more. But if I see like videos, I'll watch them for sure. But it's just mainly like certain people that I like to hear talk. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna keep going with the calendar. So we was at our mama years. Why they got the picture of the Nike Sabrina 3 blueprint, but all they got is Sabrina? Like, where's the shoe? Boom. All right. So we got rare airs. Everybody in the chat been asking about rare airs. I seen like 4 questions about rare airs. Let's go ahead and get into it. Somebody first asked me, how do I think they gonna do? Miss Jones is also an influencer. Yeah, very much so. I'm not a reseller. I'm a content creator, and YouTube, I know all of them. Flight Academy live in Florida. Now he from South Carolina, like me. I'm from Georgia, though. And now I think he moved to Dallas. I think he's officially moved to Dallas. I know he opened a store in Dallas, but he might have moved out here. He might have stayed in Florida. I'm just like, hold on, you closer. I need to go visit the store. I haven't actually met him in person. Now, rare airs. Let's talk about it. Somebody asked me what I think rare airs are going to do. Somebody also asked me about the Kobe's. For the person in the chat that asked me about the Kobe's, because we got already passed that up. If you're talking about the orange Kobe's, I am going for the orange Kobe's. If you are going for the orange Kobe's and you need to know how to get them, you need to enter on DSG's raffle. DSG's raffle is going to end in 2 days. It's going to end on the 16th, and it's really going to end really in 1 day. You want to enter, I was going to say yesterday, you really don't. But you want to enter tomorrow because DSG's raffle is going to end in 2 days. So on Wednesday, it's going to end at like 8 a.m. So by the time you get up, the raffle going to be closed if you think you're going to enter then. Make sure you enter DSG's raffle tomorrow. Just tell yourself that it closes tomorrow. This is for the Kobe orange Kobe's and Foot Locker. Somebody else said Foot Locker is not working for them. You're the second person that told me Foot Locker isn't working for them. I entered in automatically because I don't be playing them games with Foot Locker, but keep trying. Or also make sure you check your sneakers, check your app store for an update. You might just need to update your app. When it does that, sometimes it's being funny because of that. So, rare airs. Somebody asked me if I think they're going to be an instant sellout. As far as sneakers app is concerned, everything been an instant sellout on sneakers app. The Great Fives was an instant sellout on sneakers app. So, I know for sure they're going to sell out on sneakers app. In store, I don't know. It depends on how many pairs there are. One thing I can tell you for certain about this pair of shoes, about the Rare Air 4s, there will be a bunch of returns. Check for an update. It's updated. I say delete the app and re-download the app. Sometimes that works too. There are going to be a bunch of returns of this shoe. Also, if you don't think that store is going to go back there, which I heard that anybody that has Rare Air 4s early, or anybody, if the dude that works at the JD Sports is still in the chat, please let me know. I heard that there's a covering on the tab to where you're not going to be able to easily go and pull off the covers of the tongue to see if it's gold or see if it's silver. I heard that there's something that's kind of blocking that, and it's going to like kind of make the pairs un-DS if you take them off. So I think that was to deter store managers from sending their little rookies back there and telling them, hey, go pull off all the ones that's gold. Set aside all the ones that's gold. Set aside all the ones that's silver. Because if there ain't nothing there to protect that, bro, they definitely finna go there and snap. Why do you think there would be a bunch of returns? Yes, because of the gold. It depends on how the shoe do. If the shoe is doing fine in both the silver and the gold colorway, you might be fine. But some people that just want to collect, they want the gold pair, and they're gonna buy a sneakers pair. They're gonna go get one at Nike. They're gonna go get one at JD Sports. They're gonna want to go get one at Foot Locker. They're gonna go get one at Shoe Palace, at Chic, at Snipes, at all these places, because guess what? All these places have free returns. I'ma buy 6 pair of this shoe because hopefully one of these 6 pairs is gonna be gold. If 2 of the 6 pairs is gold, I keep both of the gold pairs. Gotta make sure I go live. All right, they saying I was inactive. But yes, if I grab 6 pair of these, one of them is probably gonna be gold. And what am I gonna do with the other 5 size 10s that I have? I'm returning them because Sneakers, Foot Locker, JD Sports, Shoe Palace, Snipes, all these places have free returns. They're going to be returns to this one way or another. All the kids are loving the fours now, so I think it would definitely be back to school pair. Exactly. That's another thing too. It's gonna be a busting back to school pair, so it's gonna keep selling out. But I do feel like that there down the line there's gonna be returns of these, unless resellers just busting so much on either one that it's doing well. Because that's the thing about it. The thing that might have saved this one is the fact that there's not 2 different listings. For Undefeated Fours, which we're gonna talk about before we get out of here, for Undefeated Fours, does Hibbett do returns? Hibbett does returns. City Gear does not. Hibbett's does returns. City Gear does not. But for Undefeated Fours, there are 2 different SKUs. One of them has a Nike Air on the back, and then there's one that has, dang, I don't even have a Jumpman here. I don't have a Jumpman here. One of them has a Nike Air on the back, and then one of them has a Jumpman on the back. There are 2 different SKUs. There will be 2 different listings on StockX and GOAT. But for this one, for these, they don't have 2 different listings. One of them is going to be gold under the tongue, and one of them is going to be silver under the tongue. So the shoes are probably going to flip for the same because you don't know on StockX or on GOAT if you're going to be buying a gold pair or not. Now, you can go to eBay, and you can list them on eBay for more. That's probably where we're going to see the most price difference because on eBay, GOAT has both different prices for Rare Air Force. Let me go check. Because that means they switched something up. Do you have Off-White 4s, your grill? No. No, I do not. I didn't hit them when they came out, unfortunately. I feel like I ain't hit them when they came out because I had my account set to a men's account. But that's just me being superstitious. So now my account is 8.5 in women's. I make sure that my account is tailored towards women's. Let me see. I'm going on GOAT because I need to see the gold pair versus the silver pair. If they do it like that, it's definitely finna be returns. It's about $100 difference in prices for Rare Air Force. Yep. It's definitely gonna be returns. And people want to buy like 7 of them, see which ones don't have the gold. They might return the other ones because it might not be that much resale value on the other ones. Me either. Not a grill, but I would love to have them. I think I have one of my grills. I do. I got a gift. I have the Pine Green, the original, like 1.0 Pine Green Jordan 1 highs because I'm a Celtics fan. So that was a shoe I always wanted. Fire Red 4s are up there for me, but Brick by Bricks will be a grill for me as well. And I have Brick by Bricks, so I can't complain. I can't complain at all having a Brick by Bricks. That's why I won't sell the Brick by Bricks because I know down the line I'll probably be crying somewhere in the corner. Another grill for me is something that I sold that I am deeply regretting now that I'm liking 5s. It's the Off-White 5s. And also, I'm regretting the fact that I don't have any Off-Whites. I finally had an Off-White. I hit on Sneakers app for my size. It was the easiest win that I could have possibly got. And I sold that shoe. Yeah, I regret it now. I didn't regret it then because I sold it for a really nice pair. I sold it for a really nice price. I sold it for $700. Size 7 for $700 is insane. It wasn't a bad sale or anything. It's just the fact that now I like 5s. If I liked 5s at that time, I would have kept them. I just didn't like 5s at that time. It wasn't even about the money. It might have been about the money because I was a broke college student when them came out. I was gonna want that. The only Off-White I hit on sneakers is under retail. You must be talking about. You talking about them trainer looking ones? You talking about them highs? Or you talking about the dunks? Do you like the Nigel 1 low? Nope. I like what the mock-up version looked like. I like the all black mock-up version. I don't like that. I like the mock-up version where it was hints of black, but it was majority white. I don't like the all black mock-up version. So yes, Rare Air 4s. Let me show y'all. We got Rare Air 4s that has the white lettering, right? Prices, and I'm gonna stick with one size. I'm gonna say a size 11. Size 11 price right here is $367 on the Rare Airs, and that's the white pair. Then the gold listing. Oh, that's grade school. I wonder if they doing grade school like that too. Is grade school gonna have gold and silver lettering as well? Is it even gonna come off? That'd be the crazy thing about it. This doesn't give a shoe that should have had anything else. Oh gosh. Nah, the price difference is way different. It's probably gonna be different when it comes in, but the gold letter pairs is $600 something, y'all. The last sale was $511, so it's about a $200 price difference between the white gold lettering pairs. I mean the white leather pairs and the gold lettering pairs. It's about a $200 price difference. Even though there's not different SKUs, they found a way to change it. I want to know if they changed it on StockX as well, to where there's a Rare Air. I feel like if GOAT did it, StockX gonna make sure they do it too. Yep. So there's Jordan 4 Rare Air white lettering, and then, but I can't find the gold lettering. Rare Air 4. Here we go. Here go the gold letter. So both StockX and GOAT now have different listings up. It's not 2%. It's 25%. I think they already I think Nike themselves already confirmed that too. It's not 2%. I know it's not 2% because when the JD Sports opened up early and they dropped off pairs in Vegas, it was a good amount. I know some people that went to Vegas to go cop pairs. If it was only 2%, then you would probably only see real success from like sneakers out. Regular stores have gold pairs. And I'm talking about people and all their returns and all this foolishness, but baby, I'm finna be buying up as many pair of rares as I can get so I can find the gold letterings. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm finna be on it. So yes, we talking about $200+ worth of a price difference between having the white lettering versus the gold lettering. And that's going to play a factor. Like, that's going to really change market on these. That's going to change it drastically. It's going to make this shoe very confusing when it drops. And it's a back to school shoe, y'all. This drop is going to be interesting. It's going to be probably the most interesting of the month. Now, y'all talking about Steel 10s, but Steel 10s come out in August. Steel 10s did not come out in July. I think it come out early August, though. Let me get back to my questions. Somebody asked me the status of my Levi's. Are you getting the Kobe's? Yes, I'm going to have the Kobe's. I'm going to review them. What shoes do I get? Any shoes that are really resale. What's your opinion on the undefeated fours? We're gonna get there, Ricky. We're gonna get there. PG and active athlete, backdoor city. Exactly. Did you hit the shock drop on the shattered backboards? Yes, I hit the shock drop on the shattered backboards. My pair should be here tomorrow. It's either gonna be here tomorrow or the next day, and y'all know y'all getting a review because I've been wanting to have that shoe early for so long. So the review for that will be coming. Best believe the review for that is going to be coming. Switch this account. Okay. I can deal with that. Okay. Did you hit shock drop on shattered backboards? Yes, I did. And then also tomorrow, my white denim Levi's come in tomorrow. So I'm going to do a review for that as well. I'll probably do the shattered backboards because I've been talking about Levi's a lot. Y'all probably want to break from that. I'm going to do the review. I'm just probably not going to upload it until later because that pair is going to, well, my size 12 is already sold. Cool. I think undefeated fours, the black tongue, fire red fives are going to be hard to get for retail. We're gonna get to Fire Red Files. Okay, what is the smallest size? Blah 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 blah. I'm trying to catch up on any questions that y'all asked me. I can't get with the I'm a year 4 mochas that's dropping. I don't really need them. What do you think is gonna be the hardest drop? What you think gonna be the hardest drop this year? I think Brick by Bricks is gonna be the hardest drop. That's why I think that's nigga of the year too. And they're very easy on the eyes. The way they released them was really nice. And I mean, like, yeah, you're going to have off-whites that's dropping. You're going to have off-white ones that's dropping. You also going to have some Fragment and Union collabs. You're going to have the Travis Scotts that's dropping. But I feel like people know that. People know what's the deal with those. Nobody knew. This is the first Brick by Brick. I mean, this was the first Nigel that was like a hype Jordan. Nobody knew how this release was going to go. The uncertainty of this release, the letdown of this release, like, I think more people are going to be very upset that come Christmas time, they didn't get no Brick by Bricks. Like, that's what they're going to be looking for under the tree during Christmas time is Brick by Bricks. You're going to have your regular Travis Scott. You're going to have the Off-Whites. But I feel like a lot of people don't get their hopes up for, like, stuff like Off-Whites. Me, personally, I don't. If I get the Off-Whites, I ain't doing nothing but selling them anyway because that's an ugly pair of Off-Whites. Boom, boom, boom. Let me scroll down. Cool. Are you keeping your size 7? And what, my Brick by Bricks? The gold lettering really that deep though? Like, I get it, but white or gold is still the same shoe. Exactly. Like, it's literally underneath the shoe. But people that have the gold lettering, they gonna be the types that's gonna take off their tag just to show people that they have the gold lettering. So they gonna be walking around, probably had the tongue all flipped up. No, the Shatterback Boards. Did you get your size? Yes, I got my size 7 in the Shatterback Boards. So what I'm gonna do with the Shatterback Boards, I'm gonna do a review on them. I'm probably gonna fall in love with them. Then I'm gonna sell them because I'm not paying $200 for that pair. Y'all know with taxes, after this little 185 rule that they done went up on their Jordan 1s, it is $200 flat. I'm not paying $200 for no Jordan 1. Especially not one that I know is finna sit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to either sell them or I'm going to hold them until I'm able to grab my pair from where I'm going to grab my pair from, and then I'm going to return them. I'm not paying $200 for that. I do it so I can do a review. Cute. Real nice. Do me an early little review, but them bad boys going to be gone. Facts, the Off-White and the Travis Fragments are a sell for me. First of all, somebody in the chat also asked me about the Fragments. We're going to get to September. That's probably where we're going to end the chat at. But y'all also asked me about Fragments. I'm not feeling them. No. No. I'm not feeling the Travis Scotts, the blues. And I'm also not feeling the, I'm also not feeling the other ones. Is the gold lettering really that deep? I don't think the gold lettering is really that deep. The Black Cat 4s are for sure. Okay, so y'all gonna be mad. There are a bunch of shoes that I'm skipping out on this year. And it's a lot of 4s. I'll tell you when we can just focus on 4s. Undefeated 4s. Don't need them. Not gonna hesitate to sell them. Rare Air 4s. Don't want them. Don't think they're cute. I look at them just like I look at everything else in the Rare Air collection. A miss. I didn't like anything that dropped in the Rare Air collection. Trash. That was 4s. Undefeated 4s. Don't want them. Don't see the hype. Do not want undefeated fours. I don't think that I'm copping any more fours this year. I got the 3 fours that I wanted. I got the Brick by Bricks, I got the SB fours, and I got the White Cement fours. The rest of these fours ain't nothing but hype. I'm good. I don't want those. Fives. I don't want the Ama Year joints because it's white. If it had some black in it, I'd entertain it. Or if it was the blue version, like the Dawn Jordan 4s that came, was nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dang, y'all should have told me earlier y'all couldn't see me. I ain't know y'all couldn't see me. But yeah, the Dawn SB4s is nice. I'm gonna have to go quicker because my tablet gonna die. But Dawn SB4s was Dawn Ama Years was good. Was nice. But I'm gonna have to go way quicker now because my tablet gonna die, and I don't want y'all to I don't want the tablet to die in the middle of my live before I can end it. So what we gonna do is, oh, that make a lot of sense why y'all couldn't see me. So let's see what we gonna talk about. I like the twos. Twos? If it's two lows, we talking. Let's see what else is dropping. I think Rare Airs are gonna have a lot of returns because that's a $200 price difference between the ones with the white lettering and with the gold lettering. That's gonna be the problem there. Terror Squad Air Force Ones. Did y'all hear anything about the Terror Squad Air Force Ones? Those are kind of nice. I'm not gonna hold you. How they releasing? Terror Squad Air Force Ones are really cute. If you ask me. Pretty nice if you ask me. I got an idea about what I want to do. Y'all might not like it, but I got an idea about how I want to make my TikTok live go longer. Bow, 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 bow. Is my stuff live? I think it is. I'm gonna just probably end it. We'll do it like that next time too, so I have a backup. Cool. But yeah, let me get into the rest of the calendar before we end up off of here. Lego joints. Let's see what's in August. August, first thing you got in August is the Nigels. Now, y'all can see on the screen on YouTube, that's what they said that the Nigels was supposed to look like, but that ain't what the Nigels look like. If the Nigels actually look like what the mock-up version was, where it was white, like the white backing and black on the sides, cool, we be green. I'd like it. But no, instead they flipped it and they gave us more majority black and then a little bit of hints of white. I did not like that. Wasn't cute. Steel 10. That's why y'all saying Steel 10s for back to school. Because Steel 10s drop on. Are you getting the white Ama Year Air Force Ones? No. I'm not getting no all white Forces if it's not the $90 Forces. It's pointless to me. Steel 10s. Y'all claiming that y'all hate them because of the toe what is that? Toe box. Y'all claiming that y'all hate them because of the toe box. We gonna see. We gonna see just how much y'all hate them. We got Steel 10s. I thought they was gonna, yes, toe cap. That's what I was searching for. We got the Hyper Royal Air Jordan 14s that's dropping, but it's a golf pair. So we just gonna keep scrolling because every time I look at that, it makes me mad. It makes me so mad inside. Then you got the French Blues. I think the French Blues are definitely gonna take a back seat. French Blues are probably gonna do exactly what the Mellow 12s did. Those French Blue 12s. Somebody in the chat asked me about these 5s, and this will probably be the last thing I talk about before we get up off of here. So I'm so sorry that they're probably not still in the chat. These Awake New York 5s are going to be a problem, for sure. The Zion Voodoos are crazy. I slept on the first Voodoos. I literally didn't even go for them on Sneakers app, which is insane. Didn't even go for them on Sneakers app. I regret that, which is going to make me go for the second ones, but they're not cute. The second ones are not cute to me. But I didn't think the first ones was cute either, so I'm just go for them just to protect myself at that point. As far as the Awake New Yorks, if you know, you know. You know what I'm talking about. The Awake New Yorks, those 5s are going to be a problem. The pink ones are going to be the most exclusive, and then you're probably going to see most of them, like, mainly it's going to be probably an exclusive drop in New York. And that's what they've been doing lately. This whole time, what they've been doing is these regional drops. Like, Houston just got one. Atlanta just got one. Like, they've been very, very gun-ho on region exclusive drops this year. You can see that they're trying to, like, build hype on shoes based on the exclusiveness of the shoes. But these Awake 95s, these Awake New Yorks, the pink one is going to be the pressure. Everybody going to want the pink one. Baby, men love them some pink shoes. And then later on that month, right after, you got it all running into one. You got the Shatterback boards all coming. Shatterback boards gonna be on the 23rd, and then you got the Undefeated 4s. Me personally, I don't want the Undefeated 4s, but the Undefeated 4s are going to sell out because they're not going to have a full release. Like, Undefeated 4s is not gonna be at your Foot Lockers and at your JD Sports. It's not happening. Undefeated 4s is gonna be an exclusive drop. So yes, they're going to sell out. The question is how we're going to get the Jumpman pair versus the Nike Air pair on those. But don't question that they're going to sell out. Me personally, do I want the shoe? No. I'm good. I don't need the Undefeated 4s. I don't really like that green colorway on 4s. It doesn't look right to me. Maybe if I see it in person, I might change my mind. And then the Awake New York black version is also coming out around that time too. So yeah, Awake New York's is probably going to set it off for August. That's probably what's going to be the biggest. Well, no, because we got Undefeateds. So it's going to be Undefeated 4s and it's going to be Awake New York's. But both of them are going to be more exclusive than what you think. I want the Nike Air on the back. But with the Undefeateds, the Jumpman on the back is going to probably be the most valuable. And it's going to be the most exclusive. But I don't care. If I had to get it, I would like the Nike Air on the back. But, all right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here before my phone die. I will be back live tomorrow because Aqua 8s are going to be live for exclusive access tomorrow, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we probably going to sit and chill in the chat until DSG does whatever it is that they're going to do, drops whatever they're going to drop. So I'm going to be back live tomorrow. I'll be live on YouTube and I'm going to be live on TikTok again. So check back in with me tomorrow, especially if you need somebody to wake you up. These are low-key weak. Yep. Berries. On YouTube, definitely. I don't see the hype behind them, but men love them a pink shoe. They love pink shoes. I learned that reselling for a while. They love them. But yeah, I'm going to be back live tomorrow for y'all so we can try to go for exclusive access and we can see what's going to drop on DSG. But that'll wrap it up. Let's end this one first. Boom. That one gone. Now we can end this one.